What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eve and in this video we are doing a makeup review. So everything that I could get a hold of is going to go on this face and it's going to be by Makeup by Mario. It's a pretty white packaging with black accents to it. And I already primed my face and I put foundation on. I'm trying this. It's the well, now she changed her name, but the KVD Good Apple Foundation. And then for concealer, One Size by Patrick Starr. But before I jump in this review, I want to see how your week's going. My week has been tough. I fell off the wagon. I was dieting, hitting the gym 5 days a week, being good, and then I weighed myself, and even though that I know weightlifting, common sense that I could be gaining muscle, I gained a pound. I went on a pity train, so after my night shift serving, I came home and drank a lot of bourbon. That's my favorite drink of choice. I like to do it neat or on the rocks with a splash of root beer, but when you have a couple of drinks, you're not motivated to wake up and go to the gym. So this week I plan on hitting the gym hard and I'm not gonna weigh myself for a few weeks. So I'm hoping that I can see the changes of me eating healthy, hitting the gym, and that will keep me motivated. So with that, we're gonna head on to the video and get started. So I'm gonna start with the contour. It's in the color Light. Now I've used most of these products for a couple weeks so I could get an opinion on it. I love this contour. It blends in perfectly and I don't see myself wanting to use anything else. And on this side is a little brush you can use. I don't like using it on my face, but it's perfect for the side of the nose. And I just lightly blend it out because I'm going to go over it with a beauty blender. But what I like that this snaps out on the side. So you can take it and you can wash it, put it back in. Because that is a big deal for me because you don't want water to get into your makeup product. So that was brilliant on his part. So I'll blend it out. Didn't go underneath my fat chin. Where did it roll to? Gotta hide the evidence of me not going to the gym and indulging in way too much bourbon. And of course, after you've had that, you don't want to eat healthy. And my vice is spicy salsa and chips. That's my favorite thing. And this brush I'm using, you'll see the last video I did, it's going to be Scott Barnes, and this is the 65. If you want to see each of his brushes being used, you can watch that video. Alright, so in order to keep using this brush, I'm going to wipe off the excess, and then I'm going to go in with the blush. This is Dusty Rose. Now I add quite a bit because I love blush. And when you put powder over it, it diffuses it a little bit. So you want to make sure it comes through. Now, originally I was on their site and all the colors I wanted were sold out. So I had to go to Sephora and get it. But meanwhile, you'll see it later on. I got a powder blush. It was really, really light. So I wasn't a big fan of that one. I may use it as a blush topper so you can see it. But the cream blush I like a lot more than the powder blush. So blend that all out. All right, now the bronzer is not by Mario. It's going to be, I believe it's called Say bronzer. They have, I believe, a powder bronzer, but I wasn't interested in getting that. I like cream much more than powder with this dry face. All right. But with his cream products, he's nailed it. He's got the coloring perfect. I couldn't be happier with his cream products. They're extremely concentrated. When I first got his contour stick, I overloaded it like it was the NYX one I used, and it was way too much. I've had to use this 2 months, and there's still quite a bit left, so I'm still not out. So it lasts a good amount of time. All right, that looks good. So what I like to do is use the Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush setting spray. I don't use this like normal setting sprays. I don't put it on before my makeup because that's what I usually use setting sprays as. This does not work for that because it will separate and make your foundation look weird. So what I do is when I'm done with all the cream products, I go ahead and shake it and then mist it. All right, then you go back with the Beauty Blender and you just press it in. Well, not Beauty Blender, it's so automatic to say that. You just take your time and press it all in. Then I'm going to let that dry for a second. Alright, I let the setting spray dry and then I added a little bit of setting powder. So this is the Anastasia setting powder and it's in the color vanilla. So I just buffed that in. I went like that all over the face and then made sure the excess was off like this. And the brush I use is a Scott Barnes 67. So put that on there. And then I put some lip balm on my lips. The lip balm I've been using, let me go ahead and grab it. I love it a lot. I've used it for 2 weeks now. I was having problems with my lips being overly dry, so I got the Belief Aqua Bomb Overnight Lip Mask, and this has been a lifesaver for me. So I wanted to include that in case you're having the same issues. All right, so we are going to move on to eyeshadow. This one surprised me. If you look at it, it doesn't look like anything that special. But every single time I do my makeup, I'm blown away with how my eyes look. And I look at the shades, I'm like, they don't look like anything special. You can look at that. It doesn't look like anything inspiring, but every single time I do it, I'm impressed with it. I get compliments on how my eyeshadow looks. So every single time I do my eyes, I have to stop myself from grabbing this because every single day it's an automatic reaction. I grab it. The formula is amazing. It blends out amazing. I am so happy I got this. I didn't think I was going to like it. First of all, I got it and I thought it was going to be bigger, and then I open it up and I'm like, well, okay, nothing special, I guess. And then I put it on my eyes and I was amazed. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my eyes. I'm going to grab the Scott Barnes. That's not the right one. The Scott Barnes 61, and this is the fan brush. And I'm going to go for the shade over here. Put it in my crease. I did prime my eyes with the Viseart. That is my favorite primer. And I like this fan brush because it fits perfectly in your crease. And then if you want to get out a little more, you can turn it horizontal or vertical. You can do it how you want it. So this brush is multitask. You can turn it whatever direction your eye needs, where it needs to go in the creases. Because when you get older, you get a lot of creasing and it's a little harder than younger eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my blender brush. This is 62 by Scott Barnes. There's no product on this. I'm just blending it out. I'm going to grab some more. You know what? I'm going to do the shade right next to it to give it some dimension. So pretty. All right, we're going to do the outer corner, and I'm going to grab the 63. I'm going to mix these two shades together that I used. I would say his eyeshadow is my second favorite product that I tried from him. If I had to only pick two products, it would be his contour stick and his eyeshadow. Now for over the lid, I'm going to top it with this shade over here. It's kind of like a caramely color. I'm just brushing it to the outer crease. Right, I'm going to take the excess color off and then I'm going to just blend it. Look at that, isn't that pretty? If you get this palette and you open it up and you're disappointed, I promise you, you use it on your eyes, you will not be disappointed. He just nailed the formula of it. All right, so I'm gonna grab the glitter primer. He didn't have a glitter primer, so I'm using the NYX glitter primer. Right. Now I'm going to grab, make sure I grab the right thing. This is amazing. This is the Quartz, and it's the Master Crystal Reflector Highlighter. And I use it for the inner corner of the eyes, or if you have a eye look and you just want to put it in the middle of your eyes, it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't use it as a highlighter. I use it strictly on the eyes. I saw Jessica Braun do that with this, and that's what made me try his makeup line, because how much she loved it. Like I said, I'm not sure what kind of highlighter it would be on your cheeks, because I like it for this only. So that's what I'm going to vouch for it as. So I'm going to put it in the blender brush. I just like to blend it out. So stinking pretty. All right. So got that on there. Now I'm going to go for the blush. I'm going to show it to you. This is Mellow Mauve. I don't like to do extremely bright colors on my cheeks. I like more natural tones to it. So I tried it and it's extremely light. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. I think this is a crown brush, nothing special. But it deposits a good amount of blush. And as you can see how light that is, that's why I wouldn't repurchase this. My favorite powder blushes are by Michael Taw right now. I have 2 of his shades and I absolutely love them. This is a bit too natural. So if you're gonna go for blush, I would go with the cream blush. Show this to you real quick again. And this packaging I used earlier, I think this is where to go. I wouldn't repurchase the powder blush. Now we're gonna go into highlight. You know what, before I go in, what do I wanna do? You know what, I'm gonna stick to my original thing, do the highlight. So the highlight is in Pearl. This comes with a story. I got this packaging. This was completely smashed to bits. I contacted customer service, showed them a picture of it, and right away, within seconds, they sent out a new one, and I received it a few days later. So their customer service is awesome. This is a very, very natural highlight. Because I like a really natural one. This is more natural than what I'm used to. And again, this is another Scott Barnes. This is a 64 highlighter brush. So you can see I'm trying to pack it on. And you can see how natural that is. So if you're looking for a really, really natural blush, highlighter, you will really like this. So both of his blush and his highlighters are extremely, I'm trying to think of the word of it, other than natural. I can't think of it, but if you're looking for not a glammed up look and you want to look for the no makeup look, you would like the highlighter and blush, I won't be repurchasing. I like a lighter highlight, but this is still way too light for me, so I would not repurchase that. All right, we're going to go move on to eyeliner. This is his eyeliner here. I'll let you show. And this is super black. Got a little too much on this side, so I'm going to try to fix it. I'm used to doing it in the mirror with my mouth looking like a fish, so doing it on this mirror is a bit different for me. Got to make that weird face and everything. I have not had a problem getting it on, except when I get in front of you guys, I just boshed it up. All right, I think that's as best as gonna get, but I do like this. I usually like a matte eyeliner. This is a bit more shinier, but I like it a lot. It goes on easily. You don't have to keep shaking it. It stays strong on your eye. So I hate when you get done with one eye, you're shaking just to get the other eye done. This stays extremely liquidy and I like it a lot, and I've been using this for 2 months as well, and it's still rich in pigment, so I like it a lot. I could see myself rebuying this. The only other one that I like a little more because it's matte black is the Natasha Denona microblade eyeliner, the new one. I like that a lot because it's matte black, but this I like a lot too, so I would definitely repurchase both of those. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get mascara on. Grab both of them. So for the first coat, he doesn't have a mascara, so I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes. I like it a lot. It makes it look like you have fake eyelashes on. And I'm going to hold the mirror up so it's not a disaster like having to fix my eyeliner. I always use 2 different mascaras, so you'll see my second one in a minute. All right, so we're gonna let that dry and we're gonna work on brows while that's drying. Right, I'm gonna grab my brow. This is the pencil he newly launched this. I don't think it's even been out for 2 months yet. And this is his, what does he call it? Master Blade Brow Pencil, and I got Dirty Blonde. Now the thing that excited me is the thing that was a little irritating. It has a little slide clip on here. And I went over and I was like, this is so cool. But this is a firmer eye pencil. So when you're trying to do that, as you're doing it, it will go back in. So if you're doing your eyebrows, you have to make sure to hold it or it's gonna slide back in on you and it's gonna irritate you. So make sure you hold on to this because it snapped back in and then part of it broke off. So that was no fun. So I lost a little bit of the product. If you like a firmer eye pencil, you would like this formula. Okay, get it where I need to. Don't want too much out because I don't want to lose more of the product. And again, I'm going to hold this up. Right, that looks good. I'm gonna spoolie it. It does have a spoolie on the other side. And I don't think I showed you the applicator in the front. It's a straight line. It's not really a teardrop. It's just a little oval, little mini oval. All right, let me go ahead and get brow gel. I didn't say if I would repurchase this. That's kind of a bit of important information. With this one, I could see myself rebuying it. I liked it a lot. I have trouble with pencils sticking on the outside part of my eyebrow wing. So over here is fine. A lot of products will end up working, but I have to draw on my skin and add to it. A lot of products don't work for me on that. The only other product that works for me is the Benefit eyebrow pencil. I usually go for pomades because of that. I don't have a lot of hair that grows at the tail end of my eyebrow, so I have to draw it on. So this is helpful on that. So this actually sticks and I like it a lot, so I could see myself repurchasing that. But my go-to are pomades. That's my favorite thing. All right, now this is the eyebrow gel. It's the Master Hold. No color, it's translucent. You have to make sure to wipe off the excess on the side because it will gum it up. All right, let that dry. With this one, I would not repurchase. It's decent hold, it's okay. It can gum up your eyebrows. You have to be careful. The thing I like most that holds on to place is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. That is amazing. You put that on, your brows do not move. So I would not repurchase this because it's, like I said, it's a very light hold and the risk of it gumming up. That's ruined a brow look a couple of times with this product that I put it on and then it clumped together and it didn't look right. And I'm not picky on brows, so if something irritates me, there's a problem with it. Like I said, if you're here for brows, I'm not your girl. I don't fuss with them. However they look, I'm pretty happy with it. So yes on the eyebrow pencil, no on the brow gel. All right, so we're gonna do the second coat of the mascara. Again, he doesn't have a mascara, so for the second layer, I'm going to use the Thrive Liquid Lash Extensions. If you haven't watched my other videos, the reason why I use this is because this is a tubing mascara. So my first coat is my favorite mascara, and then I add this, and it wraps around my lashes and it makes the mascara not move. So it doesn't transfer on the top of my eyelids. On the bottom, it stays put, which I like. So I always use this tubing mascara. Because no matter what mascara said it wouldn't smudge, working in the hot Florida heat, it would always smudge. All right. Look at that. I'm gonna let that dry. All right, now that I have my mascara dried, I'm gonna go ahead and take a Q-tip, and I like to make sure to clean up. You wanna make sure your mascara is dry because it comes right off. And I like how my eyes look, so I'm not going to add a lower lash line eyeshadow to it. I just clean it up with a Q-tip, and then it looks absolutely gorgeous. And because my eyes look so good, I'm going to forego the fake eyelashes as well, because I really like how that combo is looking on my lashes. All right, so the next product I'm going to talk about is going to be his lip glosses. I like him a lot. For one thing though, don't wear them on its own. I didn't like it that way. I would pair it with a thicker lip gloss that doesn't have glitter in it. So I like the Tower 28 and the Supreme Gloss by Jeffree Star. I like those a lot. You put it on top of it and mix it. It's really pretty. I'll go ahead and show it to you, but I'm going to wipe it off because he has some new lipsticks we're going to go over. And the two shades of the lip gloss I got is Rose Nude and Mauve Nude. They're pretty similar, so I would just stick with one of the glosses because I really don't see the difference in these shades. And put it in the middle of your lips and it gives a really pretty juicy look. So I'll let you look. So I like that a lot. I would definitely repurchase when I run out one of them. I wouldn't get multiple shades of this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, leave that on for a second because I got another product I'm gonna talk about. Make sure I find it. This is the Master Glow highlighter, and it's a jelly. So different from the thing I put on my eye. This is a powder, so make sure you're getting the right thing, because I thought I was getting this and I got this. So I had to go back on their site and order for the eyeshadow look. So this is Master Glow highlighter and it says expensive. And the one on the eyes is quartz. So powder, liquid. Well, petroleum jelly is kind of what it feels like. So this, I didn't want to put on my eyes. I have trouble with creasing, so this would be a hot mess. So I add it to my cheeks with my finger. And I was nervous about using this. My son was cracking up because he's like, are you all right? And I was like, I got to use a product and I have to go to work. It's going to mess up my makeup. It didn't mess it up, so I was happy about that. And it looks really pretty. It gives your skin a tacky feeling. So if I'm going to an event, I would wear this, something special. I could see myself wearing this because you can look, I'll let you look. It's very pretty. It doesn't take off your makeup. So if you like highlighters with the texture, I can only think of thick petroleum jelly, you would like this. This is not going to be my go-to because I work in the hot, sweaty weather. And this did not hold up well for that. But if you're going to some special occasion and you don't mind a highlighter with that consistency, by all means, get it. I think that's going to be good for me to last a while. So I don't see myself repurchasing it. But if I ever run out and I have a special occasion I want to go to, maybe. All right, so I'm going to wipe the lip gloss off. And I was about to do this video, and then I heard within a few days he was going to release something. So I was like, all right, hold off. Let me see what he releases. So he released lipsticks, so I had to wait to get a hold of them. So they just came in, so I'm so excited about this. I got Sienna and then Kate. They're Ultra Suede lipsticks, so it was calling my name. This is Kate. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it. So Kate will be on top. And then Sierra is going to be on bottom. So I'll let you look at that. Really pretty. Which look do I want to go for? I think I'm going to go for Miss Kate. It's my first time trying it out. The other products I used for a couple of months, like I said, so I have a good opinion on this. So this is going to be first impression. Really nice feeling. Really silky, really light. So I like that a lot. I'll touch base in a future video, or I'll put it down in the description box what I think of how it lasts, the wearing time on it. But I think I can already say I like this a lot. So this is going to be a go-to lipstick for me. You know what? To give you the look of it, I'm going to add Sienna in the middle. If you want fuller looking lips, put a lighter shade in the middle of your lips and it just juices it out. So I like that a lot. I don't think I can do anything with any other products to use. I think I used everything. I'm trying to debate. You know what? I'm going to put a gloss on top. So I want you to see, in case you're that type of girl. That's Sugar Bear. She's getting impatient because this video is very long. Shuggy, lay down. Your time's coming. I'm almost done. All right. So I'm going to let you look at my makeup one last time before I dive in the products. Get all my crap out of the way. Really pretty. All right. So I'm going to go and do this quickly. The cream blush, love it, would repurchase. The contour stick, love it, would repurchase. Eyeshadow, 100% would repurchase. The highlighter powder and the blush powder, I would not repurchase. The highlighter in quartz as an eyeshadow topper, 100% repurchase. The highlighter, Master Secret inexpensive, I would not repurchase. Eyebrows, the eyebrow pencil, I would repurchase. The eyebrow gel, I would not repurchase, gets too gummy. The eyeliner, 100% repurchase. The lip glosses, absolutely. And the lipsticks, absolutely. So that's everything I would and would not repurchase. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna grab my co-star real quick to say goodbye to you. Come here, Shiggy. Get all my junk out of my way, my kombucha. Yes, I know, you just were arguing, you wanted to come on. Now you're not happy? Oh, you are happy? All right, guys, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, guys.